right, for this AI coding, I'm going to do it a little different than I did last time. Take a slightly different tact, and I'm going to create this. Here we go. Okay, here I am. Okay, solve the following problem, programming problem in C#. And I'll put in the description there, and then the following tests need to pass. All right, so the code's in there. And now, so I wrote up a description of what needs to be done without putting it in video because it would take me forever to type it in front of you. So basically what I wrote though is given an array of 11 integers, each between 0 and 9 except for the first number, which can be between 0 and 1 and 999. The task is to write a function that converts this array to the string into this format, and then of course from that format into an array of ints, and then include the validation to respond with the message as I had done previously. So we'll see if it gets all these and passes them. One thing I need to do though is, let's see, invalid phone number. Let's see here. If the input is not valid. Include validation, respond with a message if the input is not valid. Okay. Valid message is in the tests below. All right, let's see what it does. This is Claude, and it is now processing. So there's all of it's in there. Kind of munged this top bit. Code number 0. Check there. Skip numbers.skip any. Oh, that's interesting. I would have not thought to use that. Maybe it works. Maybe it won't. I don't know. So let's see here. Explanation. Encode phone number. So we'll see if that works. Let's go flesh it out from the code perspective. just kind of, let's just take the class that it's implemented and let's see if it passes the tests. Boom. Oh yeah, we need to get match in here. And that got both of them. Regular expressions. And then this is, I feel like something's missing. Oh, link. We need link. No? Huh? Let's try to copy all the code. Copy code. And it's in the phone kata namespace. Let's do that. It says these aren't necessary. So the AI has already goofed that. And what is this saying? Check expression for null. Oh, it just wants to do... I'm going to try to build it the way the AI has built it. So we just I copied the AI stuff in here verbatim, and then let's try to run this puppy. Okay, in that case, system read only byte. Oh yeah, what is it? What is it trying to do? Well, let's go back to the AI and get it to troubleshoot that. There is an error in the code. Please resolve the error. And also let me fix my typing here. There we go. Let's see what the AI comes up with now. Oh, it apologized for the confusion. No need to apologize. We're just AI and human here talking. Seems like there's a problem with the int parsing individual characters. Okay, so this is literally the only bit, car, read only. So it immediately dove in and said that it's this bit that's causing the problem, which of course the IDE shows us, which with underlined red squiggles. Let's modify the encode method to resolve this error. So encode is now this way. Okay. Let me just take the contents of that. Actually, I'll take the whole, copy the code again. Instead of parsing individual characters, using int parse, we concatenate the digits from the captured groups into a single string called digits. Okay, let's see if that works. So here to here. No squigglies on that one at least. So then we're going to try to run it. And what? Why did you not run all the tests? Oh, there they go. Okay, they all passed. So it gave me the wrong code, or at least code that wouldn't build with the current iteration here. And then it gave me the fixed code that did build. So that was cool, but a little weird that it didn't get it on the first time. It also doesn't follow the C# context where like the IDE wants you to use vars for these things like that. So let's do that. And just for good measure, I guess I could just turn that off and be like, whatever, I'm not going to do it. But I do actually kind of like that convention. I just don't know why by default it's so strict. I guess maybe the C# spec is written to say do that strictly. Who knows? I don't know. But overall, oh, and what's this squiggly here? Oh yeah, we can make it static. And then let's clean up these, remove unused directives. So we just got the regex one that we're using, which is this bit. All right, so that seems to work. And if we look at my previous bit, let's just take a look at that real quick. It's taking me a second. I clicked open and then it's all flaking out. Let's go new window. And class. Oh, I didn't even rename that yet. Anyway, so this is what I had before. And I wrote these bits in here. So create number. It's my validations. I have like basically 3 little bits of code there. including the declaration, and then I just do the string parser. And it does one check, then a check. So basically it's kind of the same thing, but it's checks. The way it wrote them up is very different than mine. And of course it dubbed the country code, which I think is actually pretty smart. That's better than what I did. And it's for the phone number parsing, it looks like it took it out of the array. Yeah, it grabbed it here, checked it, and then it just used that value and then the array as is, like array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you don't have an array 0 within that parsing of the string, or that concatenation of the string. So that's kind of interesting that it did it that way. I also think it's interesting that it stuck a regex in there, because like what did I even do? I don't remember. It's been a whole hour since I fiddled with it before and I had to come back to it. So new string, yeah. So I yank out the digits through a where link clause, and then to array. It's kind of weird that I have to do it that way to get it to work, and it's not already an array, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, and then I issue an exception right there, and numbers, blah, 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 and then loop through with a for loop. And it did the regex. So it pattern matched the digits out, I guess. Or did it pattern match? Weird. This seems like right here, like it would be kind of error prone, because it's just not like the other thing what I did. It's basically taking just the digits and putting them into something to work with, versus this, which is like, if there's any other character or whatever in there, it could break it. It looks like. I'm not familiar enough with the regex to be 100% sure of that, but that's what it kind of looks like, because like 1 to 3 is where one of the bits of stuff is, and then 3, and then 3 to 4. That seems kind of weird to me. But overall, it works. So the AI accomplished it. It was 2-step though for this relatively simple project, and that is using Claude versus ChatGPT. So in the next one, probably we'll dive into just like straight up GitHub Copilot or something like that. With that, I hope that was interesting. That was definitely interesting to me, and eye-opening about what it decided to do or not to do, or what it thought was giving, it gave me that bit that was not compilable, or through an error. And then of course it fixed it perfectly fine within the next try. So that seemed kind of funny that it did that. But again, Claude states specifically it doesn't build the code. It doesn't know that the code builds or not. So it's just kind of meshing it all together. Anyway, with that, catch you next video. I hope it was fun walk through and discovering what the AI code builders would build for us. Catch you next video. Cheers.